And you also talked about generating text. And
Yes.
usually when people write on their own, they take into consideration lots of perspectives. So
Hmm.
does AI generation in text also take in perspectives? Or is it
Yeah.
just data and it just writes anything that it finds?
With perspective, you mean, for example, being critical towards the topic, right? Or being
Yeah, yeah.
enthusiastic? Yes, definitely. So you can. So there are different things that you can change within the
Hmm.
writing assistant. So you can first of all decide, okay, I want a blog article, and then you can decide what's the tonality. So should be,
Hmm.
when I produce for myself, most often I use inspiring. So that's the keyword, that's the word that I'm using. So that the tonality should be inspiring when I speak about
Okay.
AI, think things like that, or enthusiastic, critical, funny. There are different. So what else? There are a couple of 10, 15 tonalities, perspectives that you can choose from. Yes. So
Hmm. Hmm.
if you most often people want also either it's inspiring or enthusiastic because they want to promote something, or it's critical because it's more like a pro contra list of things. So that these are the
Yeah.
most often used. Yes.
So tonality is one perspective, and there is sentiments of the people or the geography. For example, an article is being written by some American, for example, and the readers are in India. There might be a clash of ideas or clash of interests. So
Yes.
the writer takes care of that perspective. Does AI do that too?
That's a very good question. Yes. I would say that's a tough one.
Hmm.
So because most of these language models are US based, so GPT-3, for example, is in the US, and that's
Hmm.
also the reason why in English language the language models are the best. So I produce mostly in English, but sometimes also in German, and I
Hmm.
recognize the difference that in German language that the text production is not that high quality like in English. But
Okay.
that's a data point. But when it comes to your point, it's but one interesting thing that because I have a guy, I have a friend in also a content creator, content manager in India.
Okay.
We tried deepfake, and
Hmm.
you can choose Indian English.
Oh.
So Indian people, so English speaking Indian people with their accent. So it's
Hmm.
like me.
Yes.
I'm in Germany, and I have to some degree a German accent. So you know
Yes.
what I want to say, and
Yes.
you can do this. That's possible.
Hmm.
You can
Hmm.
choose this. But so that's deep fake video production. But when it comes to text, so let's say you want, yeah, I get it from the geo yeah, from a geographical point of view, I would say that's also a limitation. That's not
Hmm.
that's hard. You could say I want to be critical towards the American foreign policy or something. That would make sense. But other than that, that's not possible. You would create an own language model for India. That would make sense.
Yeah.